Hey everybody, Dr. Crumbaugh here with another Lunch and Learn. This time I thought let's talk about something that I get asked a lot about in the office, which is exercises. Everybody wants to know, can I exercise while I'm getting care? Are there things that I shouldn't do? What can I do to not hurt myself? So we're going to cover some of that information for you today. So one of the number one questions I get is, are there exercises I should not do? Well, that really is case dependent. Really depends on what your spinal condition is and the severity of that condition. For example, if you have a massive scoliosis, you probably should not be doing things that put you upside down on your head. That seems like common sense, but sometimes we just have to go over these things. What I tell people is, let's see what the condition is that is for you. And then let's make a plan from there. Sometimes we have to take exercises out and then put them back in. My goal is never to say you can't do these things, but it's actually to get you and your spine to a point where you can do anything you want to be able to do. The next question that I get is, are you going to be giving me exercises during this care plan? Sometimes yes. Again, it kind of depends on what the case is and what's going on. Sometimes I give you what's called functional exercises, which is different than you going out and going to a Pilates class that targets specific muscles to help strengthen the spine that people kind of forget those muscles are there, or maybe they just don't know that they're there. The third question that I get a lot is, okay, so now I know you're going to give me some exercises. I know what I can and can't do with my program, but what can I do to really strengthen my spine? So I tell everybody that no matter what physical activity level your body is at, you can always start what's called diaphragmatic breathing. So think of it like this. In your body you have your spine, and around your spine you have your different organs. Your lungs are up here and your diaphragm is right below it. Your diaphragm is actually a circular muscle. So you can actually work just by breathing with your lungs and your diaphragm on your core and on your back. Because if your back is weak, you can work out your core as much as you want. You're never going to get the core that you want, and your back's going to start to hurt more because you're going to be doing too much for your core. But by working this diaphragmatic breathing, it works that diaphragm. You're just breathing really deeply, imagining pushing your stomach out, pushing your sides out, and pushing your back out. So it's not, but it's breathing deep from that belly so it goes out, so your back goes out and your sides go out, so you're really working that diaphragm. Anybody can do that one. Once we have mastered that exercise, then we can look at doing some other exercises like glute bridges, like bird dogs, like Pilates classes, like back strengthening exercises. Maybe you like to lift weights and we work on some back weights. We can work into all of those once we have a good foundation, and that's what I like to try and get across to people. One of the other questions that I get asked a lot is, well, I really want to, meet this goal. Maybe you want to lose weight. Maybe you want to get stronger. Can I do these things while going through care? Absolutely yes. Again, it's just within reason. So part of what I do, because I really like to personalize care with you guys, is find out, what are you interested in? What are your goals? How can I help assist you along that way? And then we put together a plan with it. So I hope that gives you a little bit of insight into some of those exercise questions. You can always feel free to call the office, 636-329-4567. Go ahead and make that new patient appointment. Consultations at no cost, and you can ask me more of these questions and we can really start to make a plan for you. All right, you guys have a great rest of your day.